that, and people look at you differently with the bench. I don't know if you can go look through my profile. Besides the video where I thought I wasn't going to get to that 600 deadline, every highest viewed video I have is on the bench press.
I guess that's just what people are clued into, you know?
Oh, everyone loves the bench press.
Yeah.
And I see why, because it is the best like upper body physique developer. I think, at least in my opinion, I think most people would agree with that. But it is probably the most annoying lift to build because you have to build literally everything in your upper body. And if you have one weakness, you're not going anywhere with it.
Yeah. So. The rate limiter is like so stark, I guess. And it makes that kind of speaks to what you found with your grip, like going in and then just easing your way back out. Because I think that, the max width grip is like you're gonna have a horrible lockout with that, and like if you're in way too tight, you're gonna have trouble like a little bit off the chest, like an inch off the chest. So to kind of find a happy medium, like you said, where I can use all my pressing muscles, right? And it's like I think that there probably for most people, it's unless you have just crazy leverages and you're like a technique lord like Sean Noriega, like you're probably going to be better in somewhere more moderate, but it definitely feels more comfortable. Yeah.
I think one of my issues with powerlifting is like the technique lord type of thing.
Yeah.
Like these lifts started out as developmental moves. Like
totally.
You're not, I get it, right? It's fun to lift a lot of weight, but like you throw on figure 8 straps, a kabuki bar, and you stick your toes out to the end of the plates on the deadlift, and you like literally have to move the bar like a half inch.
Yes.
And then you do a normal conventional deadlift with no straps, and you do like 450. Are you really that cool? Like you have to know. I've never been one of these people, but like you have to know in your head, right, that you're just doing a circus trick.
It's ironic that the thing that originated from circus tricks, which would be like modern strongman, actually has preserved a more like a truer version of strength,
I completely agree.
Yeah. And so I wonder if that's part of what draws you to it, kind of as something to pursue later on the line.
Absolutely. And I also think that, powerlifting, and I hope this doesn't offend any prospective powerlifters watching this, but like powerlifting is kind of just a tool for me to get my static strength strong.
Yeah.
Because I've always been relatively explosive. I could probably about 6 months after getting into the gym when I got the squat newbie gains, I could dunk a basketball.
Wow.
And so I've never really been worried about my ability to like hustle around holding a lot of weight. It's more the deadlift, obviously, and then also like if I had to do like that 2017 World's Strongest Man squat for reps, I'd fucking die.
Yeah.
Like doing even just, obviously 700 pounds. I can't imagine that right now, but just a lot of weight. Like if someone was like, okay, do 405 for 15 reps, I would just die.
Oh God. Yeah. I have no interest in the super squats, man. And I don't even think it carries over to, it translates well to like, lower rep PRs, but that's, that's another,
I don't know. I've been, Pete Rubish was real big on 20 rep squats.
Really?
Yeah. So like in the off season thing that he did for me, one of the things that he had was SSB squats, one set of 20 and then a back down set of 14.
Oh,
and then that was pretty much it. Like
that's like some dog crap style training.
I do some rows and some bench press, and I was pretty much done for that day.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
it's funny we mentioned the squat for 20 reps thing. I have I've mentioned my friend who passed away, and his squat PR the last time we worked out together was 300 pounds. So I was thinking, and he was 20 when he passed away. So I was going to do 300 for 20.
That's a great idea, man. It's a great idea until you're 15 reps in.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to be 15 reps. I'm like, oh, why couldn't you be gone sooner?
That's